Hello and welcome back my little darlings to another spooky why do we celebrate Halloween video here on my channel. And today we are talking about the modern traditions of Halloween, or rather how we celebrate it today and where its origins are from. Because our modern Halloween is actually a modern invention, believe it or not. But as always there is a red thread going through all of these traditions and we are gonna get to know more about it today. But before we do that, please don't forget to press that like, subscribe and notification icon so you don't miss anything and so you can become a part of the DarlingSquad and the Digazmo family as well. And with that horrible self-promotion done and ready, we will jump right into this video. Halloween. Kids walking from house to house and saying trick or treat, slutty pumpkins and scary zombies are drinking alcohol at parties, and almost everyone have at least one scary item for decoration at home. We associate this time of the year with monsters, zombies, pumpkins, scary stories, dressing up in costume and decorating with witches, gravestones and skeletons. And we are also trying to get food to look a little bit grotesque, and everything in general is turned a bit scary during this time. This has almost become a month-long celebration for many people and is celebrated piece by piece every day by millions of people collectively watching scary movies, sharing scary social media posts with each other. But there is also less scary stuff that also celebrates October and the start of the winter in our modern world. The deep rusty browns, reds and oranges gets more popular, cozy clothes gets torn out from closets and candles are used more frequently and different earthy flavors gets into play in cooking. The longer October goes on, the drinks get sweeter and food gets more savory. So Halloween is the scary ancient side of our hyper-modern switching season traditions. So even though the scary Halloween seems like a very deeply rooted tradition as we have seen in earlier videos, the Halloween we celebrate today is actually an American tradition. Halloween as we know it today actually have its roots in several minor European traditions along with Lemuria, Samoan and Christianity, and those have meshed together after the immigrations to America. These festivities were most common in Maryland and other southern states, but weren't celebrated as widespread yet during these colonial times. But in 1849, during the Irish potato famine, there were a mass immigration and it didn't take long for Halloween to get popularized all over America with English and Irish traditions. By the late 1800s, the focus of American Halloween celebrations has shifted to community and neighborly get-togethers. At the turn of the 20th century, Halloween parties for both children and adults were the most common way to celebrate the day. These parties featured the playing of games, indulging in the foods of the season and the wearing of costumes. Parents were also encouraged to remove anything frightening from the celebration of Halloween. This led to Halloween rapidly losing its majority of superstition and religious overtones. With the arrival of the 1920s and the 1930s, Halloween had become a secular but community-centered holiday. Despite the efforts of many schools and communities at this time, it were a rise of pranks and vandalism. By the 1950s, however, much of the pranking had stopped and Halloween had evolved into a holiday directed to younger people. During the 1950s, the parties moved from city centers into the schools and homes, and the century-old practice of trick-or-treating was also revived. This led to a new cheap way of celebrating collectively and stumping troublemakers with bribes of sweets. Our modern generation of Halloween have actually seen an upswing in scary stuff during Halloween. Movies get more frightening, makeup gets scarier, but it's also the other way around. However, the modern Halloween spread to the rest of the world with American movies and series, and with the rise of social media, it went even faster. The American traditions with the popularized orange pumpkins, witches, black cats, werewolves, vampires and all of the popular Halloween monsters, along with trick-or-treating, drinking and cute demons is actually a hodgepodge of European traditions that have melted together into a secular holiday which were later exported back to Europe. This is our modern Halloween, and it's no wonder people don't think about its ancient past. But how similar are all these traditions? To stitch together our ancient past with our modern traditions, we will compare all Hallowtide, Samhain more in and our modern Halloween in the next episode. I hope you thought that were informative, my darlings, and it actually might have surprised you where our Halloween traditions come from. So, not to miss next week where I stitch together our ancient past with our modern traditions, please don't forget to press that like, subscribe and notification icon so you don't miss it at all. Yes, indeed. And never forget, my darlings, be who you are since nobody else can, and don't let the pumpkins eat you alive during the night. Bye!